last year. Obviously, I think you said in the previous interview you wanted to see that get fixed. What makes you feel confident that Kentucky has fixed that, or making the steps to fix it?
Yeah, I just think the guys that we brought in, obviously having the additions of Tanner, Marcus, and then everyone that really returned too last year. I mean, obviously a lot of guys at the offensive line position have a lot of reps under their belt. And then really just on top of that, Coach Cohen coming in, being able to have a, stagnant scheme for them, making sure that, everything is in place. And, I mean, it's really good to hear a lot of the terminology from 2021 with the guys that have been here sounds very familiar. So they're able to pick up on it fast. And, like I said, adding depth to that room just made that decision much more easier for me.
Devin, Coach Stoops said that the plan is to have you back by the spring dealing with the former injury. Where's the injury at right now? How's that going for you?
Yeah, it's going really well, really well. Just progressing each and every day, getting better and better every day. Really working hard with Gabe and that training staff in there, and the whole strength and conditioning staff is doing a wonderful job with me. And just day by day, continue to get better and better.
Do you anticipate being full go in spring, or do you think you'll be limited some at that point?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just day by day for now. Every single day I'm getting better and better. It's been a positive incline, and really just learning up and, going off the doctor's word of, how I can progress. But, like I said, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback back, and I feel great. So I'm really looking forward to it.
How much are you able to do in the summer, like building chemistry with your receivers and stuff as you're kind of working through that process as well?
Yeah, I mean, right now, this is now my third week here. So really just being able to get around the guys and really just, prove to them through my hard work, prove to them that, I'm eager to be here. I'm very happy to be here, but at the same time, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. So, I need to prove to them that I'm going to put in the work, that it takes, a lot of time and that I take it very serious. But at the same time, it's, grabbing those guys on the side and, diving into the playbook, doing extra film, and just really building that camaraderie like right now.
Ray talked about the two of you kind of doing that, like intentionally being around the building a lot,
Yep.
getting together, but to also kind of show the guys that you're here to work.
Yeah, I mean, obviously me and Ray have, a couple seasons of college football under our belt now. And, for us, we made it a priority that, the first thing we're going to do is dive right into that playbook. As soon as we could get hands onto it, that's obviously a first good step to, achieve, being those new guys walking in, not really, walking around trying to figure it out, kind of getting a head start. So we definitely made it a point to that. And I mean, every single day we're in here, grinding with the guys, working out, but additionally coming back at night and grinding on film as well.
Yeah, I know you've had kind of an unfortunate injury history. How frustrating has that been? Is there anything like you can do to kind of prevent that, or is it just football's football?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was just two freak accidents. It can be frustrating, but, that's the game that we sign up to play. It's a violent sport. But, at the end of the day, I'm still grateful to be here. I'm still grateful to, be around awesome doctors, awesome trainers, to where, I'm standing here in front of you today getting ready to play this season. Obviously in the moment it's very unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm a guy that lives by everything happens for a reason. So I know I'll bounce back and play better than I ever was before.
Devin, when you were being recruited out of the portal, obviously you knew Liam Cohen, there's a pretty good chance he'd be coming back. How much did you know about his offense, and how much do you know about it now?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me was Coach Woody was recruiting me a ton. And he's the receivers coach here. He recruited me back when I was in high school and he was at UMass. And, he's just told me previously he had a really good relationship with Liam just over the years, knowing each other through college. And, when he started recruiting me, the first thing he started doing was just breaking down film, giving me an idea of what could potentially happen. And, instantly it clicked in my mind that I knew I could operate in this offense. So, I mean, really, that was the biggest priority for me, was finding the right system and the right fit. And, I mean, for him to make it a priority of, look, we know what you could do on the film, what you've done at NC State, and we know you could translate right into this offense. So it was really just a no-brainer.
How big a deal was it what they did with Will, taking him from a backup to now maybe the first pick in the draft, or top 10 pick at least?
Yeah, I think it was awesome. I mean, it just goes to show that, if you buy into this culture, if you buy into this program and really give it all that you have to this team, a lot of good things can happen. But, at the same time, everyone's process is different. So I'm really happy for Will. But, obviously he's an awesome example of what hard work and, really just buying in what it can do for you.
The way that the teammates were able to accept Will when he came in, is that a similar path that you're able to have with them, you coming in and kind of taking over that leadership role right away?
Yes, sir, absolutely. It was pretty cool, coming on my visit, being around guys like Eli Cox and Dane Key, and, instantly they were open arms. I felt like, I've known them for a while, even though that was my first time meeting them. Ever since I got here with the entire team, it's been that same exact way. I mean, they're very welcoming, and like I said earlier, they just want to see how hard you can work. They aren't going to really pat you on the back. They want to see, what you can do for this team, and that's all I'm trying to prove to them each and every day.
Devin, you mentioned that name, Dane Key, Barry, and Brown. Those two guys that a lot of this fan base seems to be really excited about. Had great years last year as freshmen. What did you know about those guys when you came in, or was it more you kind of met them when you got here?
Yeah, I mean, I actually got a chance to watch them a little bit last year, just tuning in to Kentucky, and I know they're young, but they're explosive, and they're very, very talented receivers. I think they each really just every receiver in that receiver room brings their own dynamic. I mean, for those guys, both of them to play at such a young age, I mean, they're only going to get better. And for me to be able to watch film with them and really work with them one-on-one, I think we'll all just make each other better.
Devin, your last offensive coordinator, Tim Beck's from Youngstown, a bunch of coaches here from
Yeah.
Youngstown. Did that come up at all, that kind of connection when you entered the pool?
It actually did after I committed. Coach Beck reached out to me and just congratulated me and just telling me his past relationship with, Coach Stoops and his brother, Coach Mark. And he just told me that I'm in great hands because they took good care of him when he was a rising coach, and it's pretty cool to see that full circle now.
With Coach Cohen's playbook, like you're digging in now, I guess, with him, what, just from you being an experienced quarterback, what about this kind of scheme do you think, what makes it so successful? Why would a quarterback kind of succeed in a scheme like this?
Yes, sir. I think, the biggest thing that stands out to me is, how balanced it is. Coach Cohen does a great job of calling the offense and really designing it to where, there's so many different ways we can attack defenses, whether that's utilizing the tight end, receivers, getting in 12 personnel, running the football, using two backs. I mean, a lot of different ways to attack defenses. And I think, just the biggest difference that I just need to dive into more compared to the previous couple offenses that I was in is this one's a little bit more pro style, which I think, you need to run to succeed in this league. As well as to help me just in my development as well. So, I'm really looking forward to just keep on, learning from Coach and just getting better and better.
Is under center snaps something you have a lot of experience with?